Skye Squad, we are back with another video. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye, and we are back in the building. And I know this is a pre-record, but let me know where you guys are watching from in the chatterization, because you know I'm nosy and I just like to know. Okay, we're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac news today. We got some Beverly Hills news, because I gotta actually touch on something that happened in last night's episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I just gotta touch on it because it just burned my biscuits, and we gotta just touch on it briefly. And then we got some news on Porsha and Gizelle's Bravo's chat room is coming back, so get excited. Okay, so first things first. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and join the texting community so I can send you a text message as soon as a new video drops. Now, with that out of the way, let's get on down with the get down. Okay, first things first. Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna touch on it lightly so we can get on over to the rest of the good stuff. But let me tell you something, Erica Jane. Now listen, try as I might, and as you go through this whole experience, I am trying to have an open mind. I'm trying to listen to your plight as the scorned wife who has been done wrong in this past year. Okay, as we continue to see clips. Well, the same clip really of Tom snapping at you, this, that, and the third. And as you give us this narrative of him being somewhat senile or degrading in front of you, or whatever the case may be, okay? Now I'm trying to roll with you on it. And I'm trying to rock with you, and I'm trying to roll with you. But I'm having a hard time digesting this story about this accident, okay? Because it's given real when the car goes off a cliff and he breaks his ankle and you find him, but then he calls you. How does this happen? Is Tom Jesus, okay? Because I want to know how it is in one breath you found him after the car accident, but in the next breath, it was that he was thrown from the car because he went over a cliff, okay? And then he emerged from the cliff jumping car, okay, with a broken ankle. And I think she said a broken clavicle. I could be wrong. And maybe even a broken wrist or some other injuries or contusions or whatever the case may be. And then he was out for 12 hours. But then he called you. Did you find him or did he call you? How did all this happen? None of it is making any sense. It's not adding up. And the ladies at the table is looking like, I don't know what's going on right now. Because I'm looking like, I don't know what's going on right now. My face is stuck. I'm wondering what the heck is happening. Listen, comment down in the chatterization if you happen to see last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and if you understood that story, because I didn't. And I'm trying my hardest. But it honestly, she making it hard for me. She is making it hard for me. It's just like the story was not believable, okay? And you know what really sucks about this story? You know the worst part about this story? It was a story that she didn't even have to tell, okay? It was a story that she did not even have to tell. Then she continued to go into more detail about the story, which made it seem even more unbelievable. All of this to come out with the revelation that he may have been seeing somebody else, okay? He may have been seeing somebody else, and you weren't gonna do nothing about it, okay? I don't know. It just seemed, it was all types of weird to me. Let me know if y'all were able to connect the dots, because I was not. And I just had to get that off my chest because it's been bothering me since last night. Meanwhile, okay, let's change gears real quick, okay? Because we got to talk about Bravo's chat room. Your girls, Gizelle and Porsha, are back on the Bravo chat room. Now, let me give you guys the details. It's going to be 5 nights a week starting August 16th. So you're going to get your Bravo chat room 5 nights a week, okay, for 2 weeks. Now, I don't know what's going to happen after those 2 weeks. I really don't. But they will be back on your screen 5 nights a week, because Watch What Happens Live will actually be on a break. Now, this is kind of a smart idea. You still get that talk show vibe going. That's not Watch What Happens Live, but it is indeed Bravo's chat room with Porsha and Gizelle. Now, why I keep saying Porsha and Gizelle? Because other girl, Hannah, ain't coming back. She ain't coming back, y'all. She is not coming back. She is donezo. Now, y'all know she also donezo on that show, Summer House or whatever. They had gotten tired of her or whatever. She says this: hello, my loves. I will not be returning to host chat room this season. It was a dream to have the opportunity to be the first all-female talk show on the Bravo. And I'm so proud of the 42 episodes that we filmed because I'm not going back to Summer House. It didn't make sense for me to return as this is now a chapter in my life that is coming to a close. I.e., I'm assuming, honestly, that since they didn't ask her back to Summer House, they was like, girl, ain't no need for you to come back to chat room either. Okay? Anyway, she says, I want to thank Bravo for believing in me and my co-hosts, Giselle and Portia, for being so effing amazing to work with and collaborate with week to week. She could have at least spelled Giselle's name right, okay? Anyway, she says, you guys inspire me more than you know, and I cannot wait to continue watching and cheering on as a fan. I'm traveling all over the countryside for the next couple of months for my stand-up tour, so see me live at a city near you. Swipe up for ticks. Listen, bravo, girl, bravo, because at least you was able to plug your worldwide tour while you was at, giving us the announcement that you're not coming back. And ain't it a sweet thing in this life and in this day and time that you can, manage your own tours and be successful on your own without the backing of a network or anybody else like that? Actually, I think it's kind of dope. And I hope she does well for herself because low-key, she didn't really fit the vibe of the show. To be quite honest with you, she stuck out like a sore thumb. Having said that, I don't know who they're going to get to fill her spot, if it's just going to be random guests. That's what I'm hearing. But we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out because it was obvious to me that it was Giselle and Portia who had the actual spice and the juice and the chemistry on the show. So it's interesting to me because I do feel like this is an area where Giselle really excels in the talk show realm because she is really able to, there's something there for her. And whether you like her or not, I feel like this is a good lane for Giselle as well as Portia. So I would really like to see them fill in that third spot with somebody who is equally as engaging and that can mix it up just as easily with the two of them. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Anyway, we got to move on because we got to talk about Mia Thornton and your girl, Wendy Osefo, okay? Let's get all the way into what's going on with these ladies because it ain't looking too good right now, okay? So Mia posted this, and I saw this, yesterday, and I was like, well, I wonder what this is about, okay? She said, it's a post that says, Thornton's birth name was Mia Nicole Fields. She was born on the 25th of November of 1984 in Churchton, Maryland, the United States of America, okay? So she posted that, and in the caption, she says, defamation of character. Do you understand what this means, Professor? Check your facts before you come from me. At Wendy Osefo. Now, let me tell you something that I do like, okay? I like when if you gonna call out somebody, you put the at symbol on their name. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and put the at symbol on their name. Go ahead and let them know that you're talking about them, okay? I actually really respect that a lot because I feel like, okay, that's admirable. At least you're willing to say it directly to them and let them know that you said it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to hear about it by way of somebody else, and they can see it in their mentions, whether or not they look at their mentions or not. I don't know. But she did actually tag her, right? So I was like, well, what does this mean? What is going on? And so did Giselle. Giselle was like, wait, what? Robin Dixon, when you find out, Robin Dixon actually typed this first. She says, what did I miss? And Giselle wrote, what? Wait, Robin, when you find out, tell me. And I wanted to say, when y'all find out, tell me too, okay? So Mia basically put in the comment section, said, sis implied I lied about my age. And Robin wrote back, well, Mrs. Mia Thornton, oh, I'm late. Well, we all know you are an open book about your life, so don't sweat it. Now, this to me is probably in response to what Wendy wrote about her allegedly lying about her age, and then allegedly being a stripper, which if you dig a little deeper, which I did, and we talked about Wendy's tweets the other day, so go back and watch the video or I'll put them on the screen. But if you dig a little bit deeper into Mia's backstory, you will actually find in an exclusive with E! Online, she talks about how she actually met her husband G at a strip club. But get this, it was a strip club charity event, okay? She says, the reason why we became friends is because we partnered and served on the same board for a nonprofit organization to raise money for Haiti. We were raising money for the cause. One of the ladies, one of the original founders of the organization, she worked there, not as an entertainer, but in the admin office. So she did use the facility in order to raise money. They served steak dinners and then the proceeds went to the organization. And apparently the rest is history. Now, what I will say is this. There are some strip clubs, especially in Miami, that people go to the strip club for lunch, okay? Tootsie's, if you ain't ever been to Tootsie's in Miami, slap your hand in the air if you've been to Tootsie's in Miami, because I'm gonna tell you, when people will come into town, I would take them to Tootsie's for lunch, okay? Or for happy hour. Why? Because the food is good at the strip club. Believe it or not, I don't care what you say, and it could be the same way in Atlanta. I don't know, because I ain't never been to an Atlanta strip club like that, but I will say in Miami, you can definitely go and have some other type of fun at the strip club besides looking at the strippers, because sometimes the strippers be moving real slow. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. But what I will say again is, this story seems plausible because I do understand that a lot of times these establishments can be used for parties and functions, etc., and also for a place to meet and socialize outside of just the actual atmosphere of it being a strip club. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Wendy and Mia are heating things up on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I am loving every single minute of it. Shout out to both of the ladies for keeping it spicy this season. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell button, and I will catch you in the next video.